Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Hey, let's go, come on.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Rodgers now on first down. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
There we go, D. That's the way to hit.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31.
6 guys.
We are going.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And now on the heels of the pick 6, here's their offense on the field sooner than intended as they'll try to make it 8-0.
Ready! Delta!
They're going to give it to Gordon. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Jumper, jumper.
Hey, 88.
Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. And incomplete to open things up. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Pretty fortunate there. The interception that ended the last drive, and then boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think you could definitely call into question his decision-making here in the first half.
Certainly not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Zoom.
To throw again. Rodgers, a dump underneath to Jones. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Wide left.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He's got the first down and more past the 40. Cuts it out to the sideline. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big run there by Jones. 56 yards on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Kill.
Inside.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
They go play action here on first down. He's got it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Geronimo Allison from 17 yards out. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come. Crosby with the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Crosby on now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Red. Ready. Brown 80.
Alert 86. Alert 86.
The first down throw here for Rivers. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Hey.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Tight. Delta. Tight.
50, Mike's 50.
Behind.
First carry for a Kenosha native and former Badger, Melvin Gordon. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
White.
Hey.
All right. 12. Keep it skinny. White.
Mike's 50.
Behind.
On 3rd and 1, here's Rivers. He's airing it out for Williams. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Flashes another juke. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like
Hey,
that.
check 26. Hey, check 26.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
They come
Let's
up
go,
to
hey,
the
let's
line
go,
now
come on.
facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Strong right. Strong right.
3 down.
Working from the gun. Rogers drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Hey, 4 down.
They'll go for it. It's Rogers. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this defense will take over right at midfield. The Chargers getting set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Any team that successfully runs a toss play cannot do it with an offensive line that can't move. You've got to have mobile players, especially those tackles, who can move laterally and seal the edge in order for the back to get upfield.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
White 90.
Who got 17? Who got 17?
They go back to Gordon here on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
The evolution of Clay Matthews as a player, it's just one that they're going to end up writing books about. He didn't even
try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. To throw is Rodgers. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down.
Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. It's caught. Jones. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Hey. 4 down, 4 down, 4 down.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right.
Here's Rodgers throwing again.
Crash.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
They're coming. They're coming.
Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. Look at the dance and the juke. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. And now we've got a stoppage and a timeout here called. The defense. It's their first of this first half as they look to regroup and hopefully stop the 2-point conversion coming up. And now Rivers will lead the Chargers up to go for 2.
Cluster. 10, green 80. 80 hot. Keep it skinny.
Check 26. Check 26. Check 3.
Brown.
Here we go.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hey,
Rodgers throwing after the interception. The left side throw complete to Adams.
Let's go, come on.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Now Rodgers.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. We're back to Lambeau following these words.
Four down.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The Packers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Zoom.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Get 300. Get 300.
57 the mic. 57 the mic.
And again, it's Rodgers. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. One back in the game. That's Jones. 2nd and goal.
Blue 58.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. 4 down.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Desmond King there on the coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams from 4 yards out. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Marty looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10.
Ready! 380! 80 hot!
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Brown!
Boom! Yeah, baby!
Set, hey, go orange 5-4.
Final play of the half, Rivers. He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Ready! 380! We're okay.
Motion. Hey, check motion, man. Put your
Come on.
hands on motion, man. Hey.
Alpha! One now a little bit.
Rivers now to throw on first down. And it's complete to Antonio Gates. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Right there. All day, baby.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Buffalo wall. Set. 380. Alpha. We're okay.
SOS.
Rivers on first down. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15.
Hurry
A
up.
big play there for L.A. 57 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Now Gordon on first down. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Hey.
Double tight. Hey, we got 3 down.
Set. 380.
47's the
80 hot.
47's the mic.
80 hot.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chargers are able to strike for 6.
There we go.
And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Desmond King there on the coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
31's the mic.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Rodgers to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
They'll run it with Jones. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Throwing is Rodgers. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play. On 1st down, Rodgers. And left side here, it's Graham. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Rodgers going to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. and it'll be fourth down. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. And the Chargers coming out of the field now. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
390.
The first down throw here for Rivers. Wide open. It's Howard complete. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter.
Here we go.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready. 390.
From the gun, Rivers. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 26 yards. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Baby, get him, boy. Get him, boy.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Joey Bosa in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
All day, every day, any day.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. He got 29 yards that time. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. Have a mullet in the middle of the field where you go make a play on football.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
3 down. Hey, check.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory, backed up, in good situation.